Welcome back to another episode of 3rd and 3 with Coach Roger Holmes. I'm Jason Holcomb, Director of Public Relations for Dublin City Schools, joined as always by the coach, Coach Roger Holmes. Coach, we're super excited. In fact, we're so excited it took me 3 takes to get to tell everyone. State, we're going to start over. Has come to the Irish 101, that we've got a new broadcast partner, 101.3 FM, State Broadcasting. Joe Powers, Rob and Ben East. They're going to be on the sidelines this Friday night when we kick off things with ECI, but we already got a taste of them. Everything I heard is they're excited. People are loving what they're hearing, and not to mention the fact that with our new broadcast team, you can pick us up on the internet, and we hope that you'll tune in every week if you're not able to make it out here to the field. But obviously, we want you to come out here to the field. And before we get going deep into this week's game, Coach, what did we learn from the scrimmage?
Jason, I think number one, conditioning. You know, our conditioning is not at the level it needs to be. That's not a fault of our young men because they've been working extremely hard. We lost 2 days of over half of our practices, especially at the end last week due to lightning. Had to come in off the field and weren't able to get back out there. But, you know, I'm excited about what we saw with our young men. We're excited about some of our new faces and what they've been able to do for us. So, be a real test this Friday night, that's for sure.
Well, the test is one of the powerhouses in Class A, ECI. They have been a perennial power for probably a decade or so now, it seems like, and they're going to come in, bring a lot of intensity and a lot of good people from way out in, was it?
Twin Cities.
Twin City, yeah. That's somewhere for football. And, Coach, what's the thing that we need to do this week to make sure that our Irish faithful are leaving with a smile on their face Friday night?
Well, for us, it's about recognizing what they're trying to do to us with their offense. They're a wing T team just like we are. And as our fans were treated to last Friday night in the scrimmage, it was run, then all of a sudden a play action pass and no one's within 20 yards of Tyler Strickland. That's what ECI does so well. They run the football well, but their quarterback is just a sophomore, but he started several games last year, throws the ball with pinpoint accuracy. So our defensive backs going to have to read their keys extremely well and eliminate quick things, and then we need to be able to throw the football well ourselves on Friday night because they bring in one of the top defensive linemen in the state of Georgia, defensive end. He's already committed to Florida State. He wears number 8, and Curtis Fan. He's a tremendous football player, about 6'4" and about 250. So we need to know where Curtis is and might want to run away from him.
Well, we want to make sure that everybody runs to Shamrock Bowl here this Friday night, and want to make sure that we also send out a thank you to all of the parents. We had a Meet the Irish event a week ago today, in fact, and it was fantastic. Had a lot of good support. The food was obviously delicious. In fact, my family was blessed with some of the leftovers, and I can tell you, even the second time around, it was delicious. So we want to thank all the parents for that. We also want to put out a reminder to everyone that next week's game is going to be an away game that's special for a reason. We're going to be playing in the Mid-Ga Kickoff Classic, and we're going to be taking on Tattnall Square Academy at 5 p.m. at Mercer. And right now we've got tickets for sale for $10, and the $10 gets you into both games. Is that right?
Yeah, the second game that night, it's a doubleheader, as you mentioned, from the Macon Touchdown Club sponsoring it. It's Dublin versus Tattnall at 5. As soon as the game's over, they'll have the warm-up period, and then the second game is going to be Peach County versus Northside Warner Robins. Big thing about those tickets is anything we sell here, which ticket price is $10, it all stays with Dublin High School. Now, if you purchase your ticket at the gate, then you're going to pay $12 for your ticket, and you only get 20% back to your local school. So those tickets are on sale at the board office, normal hours, 8 to 5. Our season tickets are on sale at the board office. And we want you to come on in and get that. That helps eliminate a lot of the lines and standing around. And certainly for the Mercer game, let's buy our tickets local. That way all the money stays with us.
Local. That's the thing. Our
shop local.
Always telling us to shop local, so let's make sure we shop local because $10 beats $3 any day of the week.
No doubt.
And Lord willing, more points for the Irish will beat out anybody else this season. We hope that you guys will continue to tune in every week. This was a special time this week. Hopefully we'll be back on Tuesdays beginning next week. Look for us here on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Be sure to follow the Irish at Dublin Irish Football. And as always, we want to thank you for tuning in to 3rd and 3 with Coach Roger Holmes.